Good afternoon from historic Haworth. It's John here again on the 23rd of December 2023. Doing my weekly chat about particular teas. Now last week, as you remember, I started doing the Slippery Elm. Yeah, and a strange taste. Like I said, it tastes like noodle water. But the thing was, it's a kind of powder. You mix it up with the water and that. And at the end, you end up with this sludge at the bottom, the cup. So I thought, what I'll do, I'll make it into a porridge. So I've been adding it to half a teaspoon to the usual amount of porridge, and it's done all right. I would say my stomach does feel better. Not that it felt bad to start with, but yeah, it feels okay now. So of course I went back to my favourite tea, the parsley tea. I've been having a cup of that every day when I meditate. I mean, I usually take the tea that we're discussing that week. I usually drink it while I'm meditating, so I've been drinking parsley tea while I'm meditating. Feel great. But yeah, so I'm just going to make the Slippery Elm part of my diet. There's no harm in it, and it's quite nourishing, as I mentioned last week. So that's that really, and that's my tip. If you're having a bit of trouble with the stomach, yeah, just add a little bit to your porridge. I mean, you could sprinkle it on the cereal, but it might get all clotty and horrible. I found incorporating into porridge was okay. Best I could come up with. There we go. Anyway, on to this week's tea. As I mentioned last week, we're going to be looking at something called cat's claw. Sounds vicious, doesn't it? Sounds really vicious. Now, it's mainly found in Peru. It is found in the Amazon, but it's mainly found in Peru. And it's another amazing thing. So it's a bark like Slippery Elm from South America, like Slippery Elm. But there's been a lot of research done, and it's been found to raise the white blood cell count, and also it was noted that DNA was repaired, both single and double strain breaks. So that means it's really good for your the immune system, which can't be bad. It's also been, the research has been done into arthritis and rheumatism, and it's severely reduced arthritis and rheumatism symptoms. Also, and the pain was reduced as well, and also, but painful joints were reduced. It seems that it's a good thing. It's a good thing for arthritis and stuff. Also, lowers high blood pressure. Because one of the effects it has is it widens and relaxes blood vessels, which of course can't be bad. And also, it helps inhibit calcium deposits in the veins to stop them thinning, I suppose. Really good. It's amazing for digestive health. It can deal with things like IRS, colitis, gastritis, peptic ulcers, and it's regarded as sacred, only fit for the gods. By the Indians that used it over down in the Amazon there. Traditionally, been used for inflammation, gastric ulcers, rheumatism, dysentery, intestinal complaints, and wounds. So very, very good, very, very good thing. A very positive healing thing. And another natural pain relief is of course aspirin. Is of course based on a compound found in a plant from the same area. Right, don't take it if you're on blood thinning medications or if you're about to have surgery, and just be aware that too much can cause an upset stomach because of its high tannin content. But that's it. So shall we have a look at the old the old cat's claw tea. It's been around for it has been around for a long time. And here we have it. Nice colour. Nice typical colour. Smell. There's something there. Maybe a bit too warm yet. Something it'll probably come. Right, let's have a little taste. It might be a bit too hot. Yeah. That's not bad, you know. It's not unpleasant. Yeah. Yeah, I can't discern any particular taste, to be honest. Or I'm not familiar with the way it tastes. You know, I mean, I've not come across anything similar, but it's it's not bad at all. So yeah, my daily routine is normally tea wise is normally a cup of, seems to be, I mean, it would be cat's claw this week, but it was this week it was parsley tea when I meditated, and then when I finished meditating and that, I'd sit down with a pint of equal quantities of nettle and alfalfa, which I found is really good. That's normally I get some nettle in there, somehow, because it's incredible. Nettle, yeah, we'll do nettle soon. Stuff like nettle and dandelion, things like that. Really, really prolific things that everyone knows and everyone can recognise. We'll have a look at those soon, maybe in the new year. Yeah, I think next Saturday's the 30th, isn't it? So it'll be the last one of the year. So it's the 23rd, so it's Christmas Day on Monday. I'll be working. So that's well, it's tough, innit? It's tough, but yeah. So I'll be working. Yeah. In fact, working most of Christmas and basically all of Christmas and all of New Year. But so it goes. Nature of the job I chose to do that. Really had my heart set on doing, which I was lucky enough to get. Fantastic. So I've been hanging on because I know you're incredibly excited about the cheese update. So let's have it. Still at 15. And that's it. It just seems to have levelled out. I don't know if that's the natural thing, but I'm going to persevere with it. Yeah, because, like I said earlier, or more recently, that I just wonder what I've been eating all these years. What have I been eating all these years? When you get these proper artisan, not traditionally made cheeses, man, and it's just fantastic. The flavour's great. I've also found some, believe it or not, on the eBay thing. I found some little independent chutney makers. Someone in the kitchen or someone making chutneys, and the one I've got now, I'm using now is an onion and apple one. Really goes nice with the cheese. But that's it. That's a cheese update. Still at 15, but my hearing has definitely improved. Can only be the cheese. I know it sounds mental, isn't it? I was out with my sons and my ex-wife. What was it? A couple of weeks ago. Yeah, they looked at me like I was totally insane when I was talking about the improvement cheese has made to my hearing. But there you go. C'est la vie. Anyway, next week, yeah, it's another claw. I thought we'd do another claw. This one's a bit more This is called Devil's Claw. And I'll tell you all about it next week. So, Christmas will have passed by the time we're next sharing some time together. So, I hope you enjoy yourselves. If you do indeed. If you celebrate, if you celebrate Christmas, then I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful time. And that's that. Thank you very much for listening.